For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11.
What's up, team familia? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a girl Muha and I'm back with another video. But before I get into the video, guys, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tune into all my previous videos. The story begins when I was still in high school, the second year of high school, and the dormitory I used to sleep in was called St. Patrick's. There was St. Patrick A, and then there was St. Patrick B. It was divided into two. I slept in A, and B was the smaller one. It carried around 30 people or 20 maximum. I used to sleep at the door of the dormitory. Okay. And one thing I always do, two dates, I sleep with my Bible. Okay. And this is just how it began. I think it began when I was in high school. When I joined, I didn't know nothing. Okay, I didn't know anything. I was just like, okay, let's survive, let's live, and all those things. And then there's this girl. I don't remember her name. I wish I could, because I'm not scared to be sued. I have no money and I want to be sued. Anyway, I don't remember the name of the girl, but I remember she was from Mombasa. Okay, this girl was, I think she was a cool kid. She has chocolate in school. She's eating pilau at night. She has cakes, and our school didn't allow all of this. I don't know where this girl was getting all of this. Okay, it was kind of weird. But then let's continue. So this girl had the friends. Girl had the food. This girl had everything. Everyone wanted to be her friend. She was the cool one. Are we together? So now, the ones that were a little bit scattered couldn't make the cut. Okay, they just couldn't. So I see all of this because I sleep at the door. So you'd hear what they talk about, and you'd see what they're eating, stuff like that. Just one day, this cool girl, the girl with popcorns, the girl with cakes, chocolate, I don't know everything. All of a sudden, one evening, I think we were doing our preps, evening preps, right? She's screaming. She's screaming. And she didn't have really long hair. Allegedly, the short hair that was on her head was standing like this, like porcupine. You know how porcupine releases its whatever. You see how the porcupine looks? That was her head. She was screaming. People were scared. Her friends, many friends, were calling the teachers because it was kind of scary. Everyone was like, what's wrong? What's wrong with this girl? Now, I'm going to give you now the reason as to why she was screaming. She was screaming in the evening, okay? And that day, in the morning, there was, I think, history symposium. Yeah, history symposium. There were like around 50 girls who were meant to go, including her friends, of course. So our principal was a sister. In the morning, she had to sign to let the bus leave, okay? And she was like, I'm not signing. And when the history teachers are asking why, she says, no, we're just not going. No one is getting out of this school today. So the history students go back to class and they are mad. They're like, why have we not gone? They were looking cute, you know, they were dressed for the occasion, you know, how it is in high school when you want to go out. And then they went to class. So it was around 7 that evening now. She's screaming. She's still screaming, guys. And then she's saying stuff, weird stuff. And people go to her locker because she keeps saying, um, list, list, list. People go to her locker and they open it, and then they find a list of names on top of books. So when they go to check the names of the people, these are the names of the people who are going for the symposium. And so they take the list, they give it a teacher, and she's like, oh, call these girls. And these girls are called. They stand there, and then they ask the girl, what was the plan? Allegedly, everyone was supposed to die on that list. Crazy. She was a cult leader, and we were informed too. And then, allegedly, again, her closest friend sacrificed someone from her family. Allegedly. I don't know nothing. I'm just saying what I had. And our principal was like, I want all of you from 2, 3, and 4 to come to parade. And we were told, don't tell anything to the form ones. I think it was serious. If you tell them they're going to transfer, and you are like, okay, but here I am. Here I am. That's what happened. She was leading a cult, and she was expelled from school. And then her friends transferred to some. They couldn't live in that school. They were kind of scared. Anyway, that's the story. See you on the next one.